Alright, good morning for my last stop in Quebec City. I've exited my Airbnb. I'm all packed up as you see, driving away. I've got under 300 kilometers to Montreal. And along the scenic route, first stop will be getting some fuel, but anywhere from 3 to 4 hours, depending on traffic and speed and all that good stuff. Had a good time exploring Quebec City a little bit. The next number of days we'll be catching up with friends and family in Montreal. Okay, trying to figure out how to get out of the city and get some fuel. This basically parallels the highway, so at any point if I desire speed, I can peel off and take the fast route. As long as I'm not stuck in traffic lights and traffic, then this route's much more enjoyable. 18 degrees, nice and mild, another nice day. Looks like maybe some rain for the next few days, but then back to really nice weather for the weekend. I've been super lucky with weather on this trip. I haven't actually had a full day where I've been stuck riding in the rain. Had some spots here and there, managed to wait out a day or two in some different spots, but overall it's really good weather. Of course, the lack of rain is a problem for all these places, because everywhere I go everyone's talking about how low the rivers are and how they could really use some rain. I know in Vancouver it's going to be coming for sure. It always does. The rest of the country is an unknown. This is Trois-Rivières, about halfway between Quebec City and Montreal. Okay, I'm less than 100 kilometers from Montreal, so most likely less than an hour. Almost impossible to tell though with how traffic will be in Montreal and whatever the construction shit show that it normally is. But I won't be going through the city to get to Dave's because he lives north, so I'm going to be on the north side to get into town, so I should be able to avoid much of the traffic, especially since I'll be getting in and traffic while everyone will be going home while I'll be heading into town. I've made it to Dave's place, just north of Montreal, and I have a delivery for him. I think I'm at the wrong house. I am now definitely at Dave's place.
Hello.
Apparently you don't live at 32.
38.
I know. Not
Okay,
at
you went to 32?
Yeah, I'm not paying attention.
You went to
I
32?
was just following the GPS and I wasn't paying attention. Smile!
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good, buddy. Good to see you.
3 hours later.
Say goodbye to Dave.
I'll talk to you later, man.
Alright.
Good job, bud.
Alright, had a good 3 hours hanging out with Dave. And now I'm going to make my way downtown to meet up with Jeff. I'll be staying at Jeff's place for this week. I'll meet up with Dave again tomorrow. I'll go hang out and do some stuff. But mostly I gotta get myself organized, repack the bike for shipping. I've arranged shipping for a few days from now, and then my flight is the next day. I gotta try and pack as much stuff as I can onto the bike, and then I've got an extra duffel bag to drag my leftovers on the plane. Alright, I've just pulled up into what I think is Jeff's parking garage. He's supposed to come and meet me. I think I'm in the right place. Okay, here's my little room for the next few days. There's Jeff's room. He has a 2-story condo. Let's go check it out. Fancy.
Oh, thank you.
Fancy. And there's Jeff.
Hello.
And yeah, this is the rest of his kick-ass pad. He was a pauper his whole life, and now he's been able to afford a massive place like this.
Is it massive? It's all right.
2 stories, 2-story condo in the city. He's done well for himself. All right, just came back from having a smoked meat sandwich, a classic in Montreal. This is the nighttime view. Wait, let me turn the light off. Fancy futuristic lighting is going on. Here is a view of the city skyline of downtown Montreal from Jeff's condo. It's well past my bedtime, so just gonna shower and get to bed. The next few days just organizing to get myself ready to go home. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the morning. So I've just been spending my days meeting up with friends and family. I've got another couple days left. So I have 1 full day Saturday left. I got half of Friday today. Today is a very sad day. I say goodbye to my T7. I've got my boxes stuffed as much as I could pack into them. All my riding gear and most of my camping gear is in there. I'll be able to get my helmet into the top case, and I'm on my way to drop the bike off at the shippers. It could take up to 3 weeks for my bike to get home. I'll be sans motorcycle when I arrive in Vancouver, and the weather will probably be grand for those 3 weeks. So right now I'm just gonna go down, load the bike up for the final time, and then head out to the shipping depot, and Dave is gonna pick me up, and then I'll be like a pauper with no modes of transportation. Okay, the boxes are probably twice as heavy as they were for the trip with how stuffed they are. I'm too far. Whew. Okay. My last 12 kilometers of this trip. I'm gonna have to recalculate how far I went because, like a dum-dum, I deleted my mileage. But since Cape Spear, which was the easternmost point of Canada, I've done 7,764 kilometers. This building here, Place du Canada, is where I had my high school graduation party. Growing up here, I could navigate all these highways and streets no problem. Now I have no idea where I'm going. I never did get around to a proper wash on the bike, so that'll have to wait till it gets home. It's gonna need a whole lot of maintenance. I'm definitely gonna have to take it in and get a big service on it. Get it running back in tip-top shape. Right now it's just in tip or top shape. The weather's been so good, and it looks good for the next week. I'm half regretting shipping the bike home and not riding back. It is amazing because even though there's been a lot of buildings, and where I'm staying with Jeff, that used to all be factories, now it's all condos. But a lot of other areas like this are exactly the same. From over 30, 40, 50 years and even more probably. I don't know. This looks more like a shady chop shop than a delivery shipping service. Let's find out. That's you?
Huh?
Hassan?
No, not me.
Where's Hassan?
You go. What? For what?
I'm dropping a motorcycle off for shipping.
For shipping?
Yeah.
Which shipping?
Auto moves.
Yes.
I'm dropping a motorcycle off for shipping.
For ship. You drop motorcycle? Okay. For who? This
Auto moves.
auto move. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Bring it here?
Yeah, bring
Bring it here?
Ah, yeah.
L'autre côté.
Côté,
Ah,
tu
oui,
peux
c'est bon.
rentrer.
Ouais,
Tu peux rentrer directement.
oui, ok, c'est parfait. Merci. It's a shady shipping chop shop. Alright, well, here's the bike in the condition. Super shady. My bike will either end up in Vancouver or in Africa, along with all these other chop shop cars. Hope for the best. We'll find out in a few weeks. So here it is. I was talking about a few of the things I wanted to eat. Harvey's, Lafleur's. Here's Lafleur's, where I can get a hot dog steamé.
Manger ici pour apporter.
Ici.
Ça fait 23,57. Ça
For
prend
my
le temps.
YouTube, je suis famous YouTuber, Trippin with
ouais?
Mitch. I can't believe she hasn't heard of Trippin with Mitch.
Portail.
Merci.
Are you recording me? Why?
Here it is, the hot dog steamy. All right, Lafleur's was exactly as I remember, 30 years ago. The hot dog steamy, just as good. May not feel so good tomorrow though.
One day later.
All right, buddy. Yeah, it's great seeing you. Thanks so much, man. Okay, thank you. Okay, it's an early morning and I've made it to my seat. And I have the coveted empty seat next to me. So I won't be crowded for this flight home. We've got 5 hours before I land in Vancouver. So we're about to take off, so I'm just gonna kick back and relax. Maybe watch a movie. And before you know it, I'll be home.
Eat that sticker and smile.
And I'm back in Vancouver. I've picked up my bags. I'm just waiting for my ride, and hopefully in 3 weeks, my bike shows up. I've come home to perfectly sunny weather and mild temperatures, and that ends my Canada adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed Canada with me, and I'll have to start planning my next adventure. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. Against all odds, the bike has arrived. Somehow, though, it has a flat front tire. However, the back tire, which was the one that went flat weeks and weeks ago, still seems to be okay. All right, I'm just gonna fill them up and hopefully they're a slow leak and I can get home. I've just tightened the pin inside the stem was loose for some reason. Someone was pulling a fast one while I was in the crate. Maybe the same ghost that flattened the tire out in the graveyard. All right, I'm all suited up. The bike is warming up. Tires should be fine. Nothing else seems to be worse for wear except for the clip for the face camera broke. So hopefully I can just get this thing home, fix it up, and get it ready for some spring riding. The bike doesn't seem to be any worse for wear. Trying to figure out if the steering feels funny in the front or it's just because I haven't ridden in a while. 30 kilometers from home. It says 11 degrees, but it feels colder than that. So I knew something felt off. The whole front end is shaky. I'm pretty sure the front tire is not seated properly after reinflating it. And when I stand up and look, I can see like it looks odd. So should be good, I hope, to get me home. And then I can deflate it and try and reseat it. Ah, that's why it's so cold. It's 6 degrees. It was 11 degrees inside the garage where I picked the bike up. I was fooled. And I'm like, why am I freezing? So originally the weather showed it was going to rain this morning, so I'm really happy it's not. This drive home, it really sucked in the pouring rain. Now I'm just chilly as opposed to being wet and chilly. Well, somehow after leaving on a 2-month journey and then the bike another extra 3+ weeks trapped in a dark container, we are both back home. And even with my shoddy front tire bouncing me around the whole way home, I still made it. Park the bike and then relax a little bit and then figure out the front tire. But now I'm home, I can do everything I need to do. And the bike's definitely gonna have to go in. But there it is. Back where it belongs. It also desperately needs a proper wash.